former members of Kilo Squad were amalgamated into 4-1 Commando, an elite squad of clone commandos part of the 41st Elite and under the 9th Assault Corps. Clad in their unique camouflage green pattern, 4-1 was particularly adept in covert jungle warfare, but could easily overcome other obstacles across various planets and star systems. The squad consists of RC-1024, or Sarge, a tough-as-nails stoic leader able to think quickly under extreme pressure. RC-1050, or Face, a by-the-book field medic and intellectual charmer. RC-1011, or Bulk, a general heavy weapons enthusiast. And RC-1032, or Sharp, an expert marksman obsessed with hitting targets and achieving high scores. Combined, they are hyper-lethal and equipped with all the latest weaponry that the GAR can offer. Ready for sabotage, espionage, and other covert operations, 4-1 can take on the galaxy's worst nightmares.
Target acquired.
Contrary to popular belief, commandos can work alongside with their clone trooper brothers. Scattered on Dxun, remnants of the 91st Reconnaissance Corps seek refuge amongst jungles and caves on the Demon Moon. A detachment of 41st Elite Rangers are also sent to help recover the survivors and assist in helping 4-1 achieve their mission. Just like it was over 3,000 years ago during the Mandalorian Wars, Dxun is still a hostile jungle moon with carnivorous flora, sentient beasts, and vengeful natives that have evolved and adapted to the harsh environment. The natives are extremely aggressive and have been known to eat the flesh of any outsider. Living in the deep jungles, the natives carry primitive weapons such as knives and spears, but they have had a recent history of using detonators against more well-equipped foe. Other heavily armored beasts have evolved and thrived in the jungle, such as the various subspecies of Rancor and Wampa, which are capable of withstanding the toughest blaster fire. Once your scent has been tracked, the predators will relentlessly hunt and corner you in the various canyons and caves of the deep jungle, mauling anything digestible and indigestible. These predators feast on the weak and grow bigger and stronger in order to maintain their dominance in their territory. Various mercenary groups working with the Separatists have set up a number of campsites and strongholds on the moon. They are tasked with eliminating any remaining Republic threats and establish a foothold on Dxun, whilst being paid handsomely for their efforts. Many mercs are low-ranking scum and are equipped with anything ranging from hand blasters to shotguns and anti-armor weapons, and are somewhat treated as cannon fodder by the CIS. Nevertheless, they can be very cruel and should be treated with caution. Trandoshan berserkers are the sort of second-in-command within the mercenary groups, both to keep a leash on the mercenaries from going rogue and warding off the native predators with their reptilian scent. These small and rotund Trandoshans eat for a living and prefer to cut up their victims with machetes, although they do have a rather psychotic urge to splatter anything with projectile-energized shotguns. Trandoshan slavers are the first in command amongst ragtag groups of mercenaries and have a surprisingly enhanced level of intelligence compared to their berserker counterparts. Slavers are cruel masters, dishing out the harshest of punishments, and have been known to have a particular taste in using humans as bait. Armed with concussion rifles and grenades, these foes are not to be taken lightly. Trandoshan grunts are soldier-like mercenaries, equipped with military training, weapons, and tactics, and can be quite the TWAT to deal with. The grunts are a no-nonsense, disciplined race of the Trandoshans, and would rather shoot first and ask questions later, if there were any questions at all, that is. Grunts are equipped with their high fire rate submachine blaster, but are capable of using any weapon on the battlefield. Other grunts are engineers and have the ability to construct and repair emplacements, vehicles, and buildings such as bridges. Trandoshan heavies are those big bastards you never want to come up against. Towering at nearly 7 feet tall, these groups of Trandoshans are equipped with the LS-150 Heavy Accelerated Charged Particle Repeater, shooting so incredibly fast that the blasts rip through armor as if they were fired from projectile weapons. Even with their heavy armor, their sheer mass and bulkiness can survive the toughest blaster bolts and can withstand any melee punishment. Trandoshan flamers, just like the heavies, also stand at 7 feet tall and are equipped with flamethrowers to clear paths, flush out enemies, and cruelly burn anything in their way. Just like their brothers, they have insanely tough hides that can withstand the toughest blaster fire. However, the fuel tank on their back is a vulnerable weak spot to a marksman if they can place a perfectly timed shot in order to blow them to smithereens.
Target identified.
Separatist droid commanders, pilots, and security have been deployed on Dxun to establish a foothold on the moon in order to strike into the Republic-owned interim territories and core worlds. With many installations and starport facilities constructed, these droids can provide the necessary tactics to stabilize the moon by wiping out any hostile forces and construct a ground army and begin military invasions. Eliminating these droids will drastically weaken Separatist logistics throughout Dxun.
Target identified.
B-1 battle droids, accompanied by B-1 Sergeant battle droids, operate in platoons with upgraded scout, patrol, and combat programming. Now behaving tactically similar to organic militarized soldiers, the B-1s are able to function in any environment, as opposed to large open battlefields in line formations like their predecessors. Dangerous in numbers, the B-1s provide large amounts of suppressing fire and close in on their enemy, whilst the grunts pick off the rest. CIS Magna Guards are the Separatists' finest bodyguards of generals and politicians. These are an advanced type of battle droid, fully optimized to battle and kill Jedi. Equipped with high-quality Frick alloy electro-staffs, the Magna Guards can effectively deflect and attack a Jedi's lightsaber, and combined specialized combat mechanics of the droids makes them dangerous enemies, even to those skilled in the Force.